Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming on to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit the like button and hit the notification bell so you guys will know when I go live or upload videos. Please give me like a few minutes and I'll come back with the rest of the video. Okay, guys. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone else. Today we are going to talk about mammies and why they hate Black women dating interracially. So, mammies are, and I'm going to be blunt with this, mammies are women that cater to the Black community. And they cater to the Black community. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so a lot of mammies hate on Black women that date interracially because they don't like it when Black women are able to exploit their options and not afraid to date outside their race. And these mammies, they like, these mammies like Black men, and they hate it when Black women decide to exploit their options because, let's be honest, these mammies do not like it when when they can't even exploit their options themselves. They always are put a Black man first. They always in front of these movements, and I'm talking about these Black Lives Matter movements, and they always Black male first identified. They're never about putting themselves first or getting out of the situations that they are in. So they hate on these Black women that date interracially because they can't. And this really makes them mad that they cannot do that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. So these mammies who are black male identified do not like it when black women explore their options and do have a mind on their own and do speak out against the black community that are very biased and discriminative against black women, but they're so their minds are so far into the black community because let me tell you something. Like these black males, and I hate to bring this up because a lot of these black men, it has something to do with black males. You see, these black women, they know that these black males do not want them. They know that these black males are going out dating other races of women and not paying no mind to these mammies, but these mammies are so strong up of getting a black man that they'll do anything to get attention from a black man. And that's what's wrong with the whole, mammy trope. And this is why they hate on the women that can go out and and express express themselves out of the community and and are able to not fear, dating outside their race because black women we were taught that other races of men that don't like us because that we're black women and we have all these stereotypes against us, saying that we're loud, we're ghetto, whatever. But to be honest with you, to be honest with you, these white men always love black women, and it goes back before America. They always love black women. It's just that now, white men are and I'm not saying all white men because white men are now coming out and they're being bold, but there's still white men out there that believes white men don't want them because there's still black women out there that are saying that they don't date black men and these are the mammies. But these this is why as black women we should stay away from this mindset that other races of men do not want us when it's not true at all. I've been approached by non-black men plenty of times and I even dated non-black men. So we have to get out of this mindset that non-black men want us because black men and these mammies have been putting this into our heads ever since we were a kid. And every time we are approached by a non-black man, we don't want to even give them a time of day because we're so caught up with dating or marrying black men, but not anymore. That ship has gone and sailed. We are now opening up our options to other races of men. And now that these mammies are mad because they don't have control of us anymore, they can't brainwash us with white men don't want us or any of that because now we're seeing interracial couples between black women and non-black men. And now they're mad. They're big mad. So now what they are doing is now they're on the social media. Morning. They on this social media teaming up with black men, and they're now trying to take down our videos because the hypergamy journey is working for black women, whether they like it or not. And they see that, so they're trying to dox us. They're trying to take down our videos, and they are trying their best to stop this movement between black women and non-black men. But why are they doing the same thing towards black men and non-black women? Where's the energy for that? You guys are so gung ho to defending these black men when they do wrong to you, are doing wrong to other communities, such as the Asian community. How you guys gonna defend that when there are evidence against black men that are attacking the Asian community? And that will be my next video. I might play it later on today, but it's eventually gonna be tomorrow. But they can't defend that because it's all on video of them attacking the Asian community. And I'm going to tell you, these mammies are going to have these thugs' backs. And when black women called this out, saying that these black men has been doing the same thing to us, they want to go against us and call us liars and manipulators. And not only that, they call us bed wenches. But let me tell you something. While they sitting up here calling us names, they're the ones that are having babies by these men, and these men that they're claiming that these black men loves them. These black men are not marrying them. But when it comes to black women interracially dating, we're actually marrying these men 5 times, or 10 out of 10, mostly, or 9 out of 10. It depends on what guy you're dealing with. But most of the time, black women are marrying more when they are interracially dating. And it's very less when we are dealing with a black man. And these mammies hate that because we're resting in our femininity, because these non-black men are going out and they're working and they're bringing home the bread, while they're the ones who are going out and working for the black man that is kicking up his heels and on the sofa doing nothing. And that's why they hate us so much. Us as black women that are divested, we're so tired. We're so tired of black men taking advantage of us. And we're so tired of black men not building anything. And this is why, most Generation Y and Z and a few Gen Xers are looking the other way, away from the black community, because it's not benefiting us. Whether we live in it or not, it's not benefiting us whatsoever. Oh, thank you, Dead Account. Thank you. It's really not benefiting us because there's nothing going into the black community. The only way the black community will change if there is a gentrification, which is happening now and is growing in large numbers, because white folks are looking for a cheaper way to live, and that's in the hood. So all of that is changing, and the prices of the homes are going up because wealthier people are moving in these neighborhoods. And that's the only way, they can stop the gang violence, and all that stuff. I'm telling you, it is happening. And now these mammies are, so mad that these black women are getting treated like princesses and queens, like we should. A woman deserves to be treated like a princess and a queen, but they're not getting it to the very men they are supporting. They're Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, man. Okay, sorry about that. Because they're men that they're claiming, that likes them, or, are having their back. They're not doing the same thing for them. They're not giving them money to go shopping. They're not letting them rest in their femininity. They're not doing anything. These men are creating babies with them, and they're leaving. Before I continue this video, please leave a like, get the thumbs up, and I also want you guys to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Click on the notification bell so you guys know when I post videos to this channel. Excuse me. So get the likes up, everyone. Please get the likes up. Don't lurk. But oh goodness. But we as black women, we are waking up. And there is almost a great migration of black women leaving the black community to go where they are celebrated. We are going where we are celebrated because we don't want to be tolerated in a community that don't even celebrate us. And that's just a fact. It's a fact. Please get the likes up, everyone. That is just a fact. And these mammies are big mad because they can't do what you do. And this is why we call them pygmishas, because they're looking for black men to pick them, and they're doing everything that they could for a black man to pick them, even if it's to downgrade other black women that are dating out interracially. They hate that. Hey, Yuki. Yeah, they hate that. They don't like it when black women go out and, you know, go where they are wanted. That's the whole point. If you're looking for a provider and you're looking for someone that is family oriented and that's going to be loyal to you, you're going to marry that person because they have those traits in them. So that's just it. I'm not going to be on here long, y'all, because I have class at 9:40 and I have to be on time. It's just a virtual class, but still, I have to treat it like it's regular, like you're on campus. But y'all, black women, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing what you have to do in order for yourself to be happy. I can tell some black women to move on. Well, no, you can't tell most black women to move on because you can only do for yourself as a woman. You can only you can only how to say it, do what's best for you. Because I can make as many YouTube videos about, interracial dating, hypergamy, all I want, but I can only get to a few black women that will listen. If there's not enough black women that are, that do not want to get involved in the movement, then there's really nothing you can do because they're already stuck in their ways and they're already choosing men that don't even like them. And black men are only tolerating these women because when they get their shit together and they make money, they're going to go and get them a non-black woman while they leave them behind. You see, this is a difference between a divester and a mammy. So a divester is a woman that is leaving her mentality behind the black community and is making herself anew and is changing the way that she once was. And she's going on this hypergamy journey so that she can attract a man with means and is doing well for herself and not doing for others that do not benefit her. And that's what makes women that are divested the stronger woman, is because she's not, doing for the community. She's not putting herself on the back burner. She's putting herself first as a woman. Now, Mammie, on the other hand, she does not put herself first. She does for everyone else except for herself. And not only that, she rather build for a man. She rather help a man get to where he's at instead of letting the man get himself where he's at and making him rich. And most of these mammies become single mothers. And that's just an honest truth. A lot of them will stay behind. It's sad, but it's going to happen. Yeah, you just got to let them go because, you know, they, like I said, they're already stuck in their mindset. And this is why we call them mammies and pygmies because, you know, they only want to stick with black men, which is fine. I'm not against anybody's preference. That's their preference. However, that is limiting yourself and limiting your options. And trust me, you're not going to get married by these men. These men are not doing in their community. So that's why there's going to be a problem with these women because they're going to come after the women that are divested because we decided not to be a part of the hood. Have you guys ever seen these hood movies where, you know, a black person is trying to get out of the hood because they seen all the trauma and all the things that's going around in the black community? Hold on a second. Dad, don't Dad. Sorry about that, but let me read y'all comments for a minute. Even if we was to only go for black men, it's not enough of them to go around. So we still have to open up our options anyways or die alone. I don't get this whole die alone thing because I don't care about dying alone because people are going to die alone anyway, regardless if they're not in a relationship or in a relationship. It doesn't matter. One or the other is going to transition to the other side. So it really is not going to matter at all. So don't worry about dying alone because if you have family that transition, they're going to meet you on the other side. It's not like you're going to, be alone or trapped in this world. There are going to be your family that's going to transition with you. Okay? So don't worry about that because you have family on the other side. So I'm not worried about dying alone or anything, any silly nonsense about that. That's nonsense. Because if anything, these men worry about dying alone because they're the only ones talking about other people dying alone when it's coming from their insecurities. They don't want to die. They feel like they want to live forever, which is a good fantasy, but it doesn't happen that way. Everybody's going to leave this earth one way or another. It doesn't matter. So, we're not going to be totally alone because we got relatives on the other side that transitioned a long time ago or recently. So we ain't worry about that shit. But going back to the mammies and the pygmies and all that stuff. Hold on, you guys. So, yeah, the mammies, with their mentality, they're going to be alone with their children. They're never going to get married because they're still stuck in that mindset. And these mammies have a hood mindset. Okay? The mammies that have this hood mindset will stay in the community and they will never leave, just as much as the pygmies. They always talk about moving to Africa, like us, like that when they don't they don't they don't have African people are quick to say they not black, they African or whatever they are from. Let them move to Africa. If that's their prerogative, hey, I can care less, but I'm not moving there. I'm not from Africa. I wasn't born in Africa. And it's nothing against the Africans that live there. Shout out to Africa. But at the same time, I'm not moving there because they're still underdeveloped. Even though they're developing slowly, they're still underdeveloped. Not only that, there's still a lot of black women being killed in Africa, either because of their wounds or whatever it is. And trust me, not a lot of women have a lot of rights. So the only person that's going to benefit from Africa is the men. I'd rather stay here in America where I have rights and I have a freedom of choice. And not only that, I have Native ancestry. So I really don't have to leave this country, to be honest with you. So if these pro-blacks want to go to Africa, let them go. Maybe it will benefit them, but it ain't gonna benefit me. There's nothing wrong with Africa. I love I have African friends, but it's not as I Nothing's gonna benefit me. Black women are treated in trash like Africa, so no thank you. Girl, don't listen to that, because they had that whole Marcus Garvey movement where they were gonna set sail to Africa. And what stopped it was that people started to wake up and realize this whole going to Africa shit is a scam. Because slavery back then in Africa was still going on. So whether they land there or not, they were going to face a lot of problems in Africa. So it wasn't really a good idea. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys are having a good morning or a good evening, wherever state or country that you're from. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.